Thought we had a good start to the game tonight. We came out with a lot of jump, and I think you know, being down 1-0 after the first period wasn't a real indication of how the game was going. But St. Thomas hung in there, and they got themselves a lead and got it up to 2-0. And I think we spent a number of minutes there in the second period and the third period, kind of, just kind of playing to their game and not making a push. Exciting finish at the end to get 2 goals. They got an empty net goal, but we scored 2 and get a chance. But just made it a kind of a good looking ending, but not a good finish for us in the game. We're gonna have to play better tomorrow to have some success.
What does playing better look like? We noticed that the passing wasn't as crisp as we noticed in Bemidji. How do we fix that for tomorrow?
Well, I think we've got to be thinking the game a little bit quicker. We've got to be able to see things, and we've got to be able to do that and recognize, when people are open, or maybe that's not an option to move the puck. I think sometimes we have a tendency to want to move the puck just to one of our colored jerseys when they're not necessarily open. And I think we have to have confidence that we can handle the puck, and then maybe that we can look off somebody one direction and go a different direction with the puck to get a good play.
What did you think about Hansen's play tonight?
Well, I mean, she didn't have a lot of saves in the first period there, but she had some good ones in there, and I think Haley did pretty well. I mean, I'm not gonna, fault her. I mean, they scored 2 goals against her and had an empty net goal. We need to do a better job. There need to be other players on our team that have better performances if we're going to be successful.
John, this wasn't a game where you didn't have chances. There were lots of chances throughout, and it felt like you were outplaying them for a good portion of that game. Was that a situation where you get into the third period and you just have to continue to tell them to believe that you continue to get chances, eventually one's going to go in?
Yeah, I don't think we said between periods either time, like, hey, we have to do this differently to do better. I mean, we had some outstanding chances in the first period. Their goalie played very well. And, I think we hit up the crossbar. We might have hit a knob of a stick there one time in front of the net, but we had pucks around there. So, I mean, I don't think we need to do anything different. We had the puck around the net. I think, we shot it into the goalie's glove a lot of times where we should have, might have been able to shoot it lower and keep the puck down a little bit so she didn't have an easy save. But yeah, I don't think we were saying that, hey, we've got to change this to make this work. We were playing well. And had a lot of possession, but we needed to play the game inside a little more than we played the game outside around the edge.
Yeah, coming down to the final couple minutes there, is it an emphasis on just trying to get the puck to the net so that you get into that scoring area?
Yeah, we talked about that. Like, we wanted to get pucks and bodies there, and I think, I look at the game, and it seemed that we had a lot of times where we went low to high with a puck and were able to swing it to the other side, but they were just kind of boxing it out there, and we have the puck on the outside, and we needed to work it back inside, get pucks through, or get pucks into the high slot area where we could get a good scoring chance.
And then once you did score a goal in the third period, did you feel like the energy was back on your side? Like, you felt like there was a good chance you're going to be able to score another one, potentially tie it up?
Yeah, well, certainly our players felt that way. We got excited about that. That was great, that first goal. I mean, Alexis Paddington she had some great chances early in the game and didn't score on them, but she's had it's been a tough goal for her this year to score goals. So the bench was excited for her, but gosh, we came right back out, and then certainly after we got 2, I think we went in alone. I think Tuttle went in alone with a scoring chance there, or kind of alone, and a chance to maybe tie the game. Would have been a fantastic finish right there. But I mean, again, like I say, we've got to be able to just find a way to push earlier in the game and be able to take control of a game more so than wait for us to score a goal. We have to always wait for us to score a goal to play hard. It's going to be tough to win.
This was the last chance you had a chance to play in this building this season. It's obviously difficult to fill this building, but the fans that keep coming back game after game, do you appreciate the support that you get from what seems like a lot of the same fans that keep coming back?
Yeah, it's been great. Our fans, as you say, they're not big numbers, but they're loud numbers when they come here, and they're appreciative of our team, and I know our team really appreciates having them in the stands too. That means a lot to our team, and they know that. I mean, they want to play well in front of them because they want them to be excited about our team. So it's been great this year. The fans have been great that have come to us, and you know, that's what I was saying for our two seniors. It was their last home game this year, and now we'll be on the road tomorrow at St. Thomas and then at Minnesota for the playoffs the following weekend to get started in the WCHA playoffs.
If you would, you have a comment on a couple of the two seniors that you mentioned, what they've meant to this group this season, and kind of moving forward into the playoffs, what they hope to achieve.
Yeah, well, certainly they're both captains for us, both fifth-year seniors who've been here a long time. They've been dedicated student athletes. They've been leaders on our team, both by example on the ice and certainly by vocally in our dressing room and with our team. I mean, Charlotte's been, you know, as our all-time leading scorer defenseman here at Minnesota State University, and has been a great captain, somebody who can, you know, say things to players the right way. She's a self-deprecating person, somebody who can make fun of herself a little bit too, to just seem more regular like everybody else, and I think our players appreciate that. Bobber, I mean, everybody notices Bobber when she plays. Kennedy is just a ball of energy out there, a Tasmanian devil, you know, and she never stops working, and she plays a big game. For a small statured person, she plays a big game for us, and she's able to make plays. You saw in the last play of the game, late in the game there, the play to Paddington in the slot for the goal there. That's what Kennedy does for us, and that's what she's done. And I mean, I can't think of a time that we've played that we've ever not had 100% effort from Kennedy Bobick.
Anything else, Ben?
I'm good.
Okay.
Thanks, Coach.